Channel 9 was overhead as dozens and dozens of CMPD officers and federal agents descended on this scene.
Here's a news story coming out of Charlotte. This is the same county that Madalena Kojikari disappeared from, and this particular community had a huge standoff where 4 law enforcement officers lost their life. Monday marked a dark day for Charlotte as 4 officers died and 4 more were hurt while they were working to keep the city safe. The chief of Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department confirmed an officer with the department and 3 members of the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force were killed in a shootout Monday while serving a warrant in East Charlotte.
This all started at 1:30 this afternoon when the U.S. Marshals Task Force was serving that warrant just about a mile away from where we are, knowing many of their own were shot. CMPD tells us early this afternoon a U.S. Marshals Task Force was working an investigation at this home on Galway Drive when they were shot at. We're told multiple law enforcement officers were hit and rushed to local hospitals. Around 2 o'clock this afternoon, from Chopper 9, you could see an armored truck in the front yard. Officers on the side of the house, their main priority, getting to their shot colleagues while trying to stop the threat.
CMPD officer Joshua Iyer was critically wounded earlier before he died at the hospital, the chief said. He's leaving behind a wife and a 3-year-old son. At least 1 suspect was found deceased at the scene, police confirmed. Chief Johnny Jensen said the suspect was wanted for possession of firearm by a felon and that the suspect used high-powered rifle in the attack.
Medic and other officers at a safer distance waiting for the victims to be brought to nearby ambulances. Minutes later, more SWAT officers arrive, lining up here, taking cover behind a neighboring house as they moved methodically towards the gunfire. Then, this harrowing moment showing the rush to get a shot officer who is inside that armored vehicle out to medics down the road.
4 law enforcement officers, including 3 with CMPD and another agent with the task force, were also wounded in the shooting. Back the Blue set up a GoFundMe page to provide support for those attacked and affected.
Seconds later, it's speeding back to the shooting scene to get another law enforcement officer. All the while, brave men and women in bulletproof vests and helmets in the line of fire themselves. Channel 9 is not showing the most difficult video from this scene, but we can tell you multiple law enforcement officers who'd been shot could be seen lying outside the home.
CMPD shared news of the shooting just before 2 p.m. They said it happened while the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force was trying to serve a warrant in the neighborhood along Galway Drive.